Hey everyone, I'm Julie Hawkins, your Director of Next Steps, and I'm excited to talk to you today with two of my friends from Alpha Online. The reason that we are on Zoom is because that's where Alpha Online happens. So this is how we usually hang out, this crew of people. And we just wanted to take the time to talk a little bit about what Alpha Online looks like. So Tami, can you tell me a little bit about your friendship with Merissa? How do you guys know each other?
Yeah, absolutely. So we've worked together for probably 5, 6 years. We're both teachers, and we lived. It feels like you live there. We worked in two rooms next to each other. We called each other door neighbors, and we would run together and do all sorts of things like that, and really just talk all about life, like on our breaks. So.
And Merissa, last March, where were you at in your life?
I would say that I was just living life. I mean, of course, everything had just shut down for COVID. So, like a lot of people, I was struggling with the sudden change from being busy and having life to having what felt like no life. I wasn't attending church. I didn't really have a direct path. Um, and there were definitely some low points right around that time.
And then along comes your friend Tami.
Along comes Tami.
And Tami, you invited her to Alpha. Was that a hard thing to do?
You know, I always get a little nervous inviting people to church or anything like that. I'm not gonna lie about that. I never want people to feel like I have an ulterior motive for being a friend with them. But it just kind of worked out. We were going for a walk, and I just had this like feeling like I feel like she would love to know more and explore. And so I took a deep breath and I invited her, and she decided to come.
And she said, yes, that's the good news. And then Merissa, you come to Alpha. Tell us about your experience at Alpha Online.
Well, I thought it was going to be a very high pressure, would have to pray, would have to do all these very churchy things. And as it turns out, I was totally wrong. It was a very low pressure, fun place. We played lots of games at the beginning to get to know everybody at Alpha. And then within our smaller table groups, we continued to get to know each other with some fun games. And it was so low pressure. Felt very safe to ask pretty much anything. Even the questions that inside, I was like, oh, this is a dumb question. Don't ask it. But I felt comfortable enough to ask it anyways. So I learned a lot and I made new friends. And I would say that it definitely strengthened Tami and I's friendship.
That's so great to hear. Can you tell us what your next step is coming out of Alpha?
So after Alpha, I have decided to start attending church again. And because everything is still kind of virtual, I'm attending virtual church. So that's fun. And I've started to pray more, which is also really cool. And I'm going to be joining you at the next Alpha.
Yay! We're so excited to hear that. And we can't wait to see you. And we hope that a lot of people join us because, like I always say, Alpha's more fun with more friends. So we can't wait to see you in just a couple weeks. Thanks for joining us today.